Well, the reason I chose to work on union dues was partially because um, Wordsworth or some poet said that when you walk by a place where somebody's experienced a strong emotion, you may yourself, in fact, feel the remnants of that emotion, sort of like somebody leaving a trail of perfume in a room. And certainly that building has meant a lot to the skyline of Denver, to the people of Denver. And partly I wanted to do something that was very specific to a particular place and also that would explore the emotions associated with that. And then partly I was interested in the theme of trying on something rather larger than yourself and seeing what the results were. I helped build this building, for a while anyway. I worked on it this summer between high school and college, and it's pretty strange that I ever ended up working construction. I was a nerd, a thespian. But our neighbor, Mr. Mikesell, was a honcho over the laborers' union. When he heard I needed a job, he hooked me up, and it paid well, 4 times the minimum wage, plus time and a half for overtime. And I wanted to be a working-class hero. My dad was a fireman, and I come from a long line of hard-working miners, farmers, and metal workers. I'd worked blue-collar jobs before and figured I'd be like Jack London, working construction when I wasn't writing or acting in plays. The weekend before I started, I practiced balancing exercises, just in case they sent me out on a girder to rivet. Of course, no one's stupid enough to let guys like me out on girders. Instead, they gave me a shovel, and that's what I did. Shoveled cement. 10 and 11 hours a day with a 10-minute break here and there when the cement trucks stopped rolling. Basically, I was part of a big assembly line, a meat cog in the machine, a pair of arms, legs, and a strong back. The only important quality was endurance, to keep up, to maintain the pace. I was 17 and probably in the best shape of my life, and the job wasted me. By the end of the first day, my hands were a mass of broken blisters. I got a pair of heavy gloves, lots of gauze, and wrapped up my palms and my thumbs. I'd wake up feeling sore but ready. I'd shovel in good form for a few hours, shoulder to shoulder, and then I'd just hang on, wanting to quit and not wanting to quit. No matter how hard I tried, I kept getting behind. Then I'd come home, clean up, force myself to eat, then pass out. I lasted 2 weeks, then they fired me. The only reason they kept me on that long was probably because of Mr. Mikesell. Now, I don't want to make a big deal out of this. I went on to other jobs, some as hard as this one was, in their own ways. And millions of people go through worse stuff before breakfast, every day. But thinking back on it, I wonder why I didn't quit sooner instead of hanging on. I'm glad I toughed it out for as long as I did. Sometimes putting up with pain and suffering can be worthwhile, but sometimes it's just suffering. It can make a hero of you, or it can make you another useful part of the machine. A Jack London, or just another jerk with a shovel. The trick is knowing the difference.